You're going to the annual meeting, right?
I'm going to Tampa. That's where JP.
Do you wear armor, a flak jacket?
I'm gonna wear a suit and take my risks, Tom.
What do you think the room will be like? Paint the picture.
I think there'll be a little more tension in the room than there was last year. Remember last year when they held the annual meeting? It was also in Tampa at the same facility. It was in the midst of the whale scandal, but people weren't fully apprised at that point of how big a problem this was going to become for JPMorgan. It was a $2 billion problem, became a $6.5 billion problem.
Okay, so you're going to walk in the room. I'm fascinated by this. Tell us what everybody knows right now. Is JPMorgan in a fog about the decisions?
No, JPMorgan isn't in a fog. JPMorgan employs a firm called Broadridge. Pretty much every bank on the street employs a firm called Broadridge to keep a running tally of the proxy votes for shareholder resolutions. So the proposal to split the roles of CEO and chairman, that's not JPMorgan's idea. That's from a sponsor, Ask Me, pension fund, and the New York Comptroller's office. So in theory, everybody, the plan sponsors and the company are supposed to be apprised at all times of the real-time tally. But at the request of SIFMA, right, which is Wall Street's lobbying group, that running tally was denied.
Why?
Well, ask yourself. I mean, JPMorgan is using some hardball tactics. JPMorgan wants Jamie Dimon to be chairman and CEO. So the firm has, over the past several weeks, reached out to a number of institutional investors individually to talk to them, to explain to them the value of keeping these two jobs together. It's had the lead director, Lee Raymond, former chairman and CEO of Exxon, and Bill Weldon, who runs the compensation committee, the corporate governance committee, former chairman and CEO of J&J, reach out to shareholders in the form of a letter. Dimon himself has casually suggested in a meeting with investors that, oh, I might leave if they take that job away from me. So these are the tactics that JPMorgan is using to try and persuade investors to vote against this resolution.
It's soccer on Saturday and it's Sunday at brunch. Were they on their smartphones going, oh my God, they got 37% of the vote?
Maybe what they were going at. One article stood out. Our finance team here at Bloomberg News went and looked at the shareholders who were actually going to be voting and found that many at the top are chairman and CEO themselves.
Sarah, of the 7 of the top 10 shareholders and the top 5 shareholders are firms run by people just like Mr. Dimon, white, male, chairman, and CEO.
Larry Fink of BlackRock, but just to be clear here, he's not voting. This is just BlackRock.
BlackRock, in particular, has outsourced its decision. That's a matter of company policy. A bunch of other firms, including Bank of New York Mellon and Fidelity, have policies against splitting the chairman and CEO. Just so happens that their firms have one man occupying.
So it might be a little hypocritical.
I'm going to pin you down here. I want to pin you down right now. Where are we going to be Wednesday morning?
Where are we going to be?
I want you to guess. I understand.
I have a feeling you're going to be sitting right there.
No. Where is Mr. Dimon going to be Wednesday morning?
What I'm hearing from people is that the likelihood is he will be chairman and CEO.
Okay.
So the odds, I mean, look, I can't tell you what the odds are, Tom, but people are saying the odds are that he'll keep up.
Okay.